Finding the right dog trainer can feel like a really big task, but honestly, it doesn't have to be. We're going to walk through everything you need to know so you and your dog can enjoy all the great things Hollister has to offer together. Okay, just imagine this for a second. You're walking downtown, maybe during the farmer's market, or just on a beautiful weekend, and your dog is right there with you, walking politely on their leash, totally calm and confident. That's not some far-off dream. It's exactly what good training can do for you. Because really, a well-behaved dog has so much more freedom. It just opens up your world to enjoying local spots like Dunn Park, exploring nearby trails, or even just relaxing at an outdoor cafe. Every single outing becomes more pleasant for you, for your dog, and for everyone else around you.
So, before you even start your search, it's super helpful to understand the basics of what you're looking for. Let's cover the most effective training philosophy and then the different ways that training can actually be delivered.
This right here is the key. Positive reinforcement is by far the most humane and effective approach out there. It's all about teaching your dog what you want them to do and then rewarding them for it. This method builds a ton of trust and makes learning fun, which is exactly what you're hoping for.
So how does this training actually happen? Well, you've got two main options. Group classes are awesome for socialization and for practicing focus around other dogs, and they're usually easier on the wallet. Private sessions, on the other hand, give you that tailored one-on-one help for very specific issues, often right in your own home. Now, while California doesn't require a state license for dog trainers, looking for professional certifications is a fantastic way to see if a trainer is committed to their education and ethical standards. It really shows a dedication to their craft.
Okay, these acronyms might look a little complicated, but they tell a really important story. If you see CPDTK or KPA-CTP, that tells you the trainer uses modern, reward-based methods. And if you're dealing with more complex stuff like fear or reactivity, credentials from the IABC show that the trainer has a much deeper level of expertise in behavior.
Of course, budget is a practical thing for pretty much everyone. So let's take a look at what you can generally expect to invest for different types of training right here in the Hollister and Greater San Benito County area.
This chart gives you a really solid breakdown. A 6-week group class could run you a couple $100s, while a single private lesson is typically going to be in that $100 to $175 range. And then a full board and train program, well, that's a much larger investment. The most important thing is to just ask any potential trainer for a clear price list right up front so there are no surprises. Okay, so you've done your research, and now you're ready to actually talk to a few trainers. To help you feel confident and totally prepared during those conversations, here's a little checklist of what to ask. Think of this as your toolkit for interviewing a trainer. You want to make sure their philosophy lines up with yours, that they have a clear plan for your specific dog, and that you understand exactly how they're going to measure progress. This checklist will absolutely help you find that perfect professional match.
Great training isn't just about teaching sit and stay. It's also about being a responsible member of our community. And that starts with knowing the local rules.
This number is so important for every dog owner in Hollister to remember. 6 feet. That's the maximum leash length allowed in all public areas. This isn't just a suggestion, it's the law, and it's designed to keep everyone and every dog safe and comfortable.
So beyond the leash law, there are a few other key things. A rabies vaccination is required for all dogs over 4 months old, and you've got to have that tag on their collar. And, good training can really help with managing barking, which helps make sure you and your dog stay good neighbors. Once you start learning these new skills, you're going to need places to practice them. Hollister has some excellent real-world classrooms. Dunn Park is perfect for practicing loose leash walking when there are other people around. Veterans Memorial Park has way more space so you can work on commands like stay or come from a distance. And for a real challenge, the nearby trails at Pinnacles are fantastic for testing your dog's focus. So after all this, learning about methods, costs, and local rules, what's the very first step? It all starts with making a really informed choice about the right training partner for you and your dog. Finding the right trainer is what gets you to that picture we imagined at the start. It leads to a calmer, happier dog and, let's be honest, a much less stressed you. We wish you the very best in your search and in all the wonderful experiences that are waiting for you both right here in Hollister.